Happy Chanukah, boys and girls. Welcome to our very first live Chanukah story time. We're going to read one of my favorite Chanukah stories, a Chanukah story for night number 3. I know it's night number 1, but since this is such a funny story, we're going to read it anyways. So, at the end of the story, I'm going to ask all of you a question about the story. And if you are listening, you get to put your answer in the comments and be entered into a raffle for your very own Jewish book. Are you ready? A Chanukah story for night number 3. By me, Matisyahu Dover Chaim Tzvi. Hi, my name's Matisyahu Dover Chaim Tzvi. My birthday's on Chanukah, night number 3. This year something happened that I guarantee you'll never believe really happened to me. I've got shopping to do, Mommy said with a smile. I won't be gone long, just a very short while. Goodbye, Matisyahu Dover Chaim Tzvi. Get ready for Chanukah, night number 3. The menorah was waiting with 3 wicks to light. The table was ready, all set for the night. I was looking around for something to do when I got an idea. Something great, something new. What do you think his idea was? Other kids on their birthdays eat plain birthday cake. For my Chanukah birthday, a latke I'd make. The most giant latke you would ever see. For my birthday on Chanukah, night number 3. I ran to the kitchen and found a cookbook and took a big apron and hat from a hook. I peeled piles of potatoes, 609, for that super huge, fabulous latke of mine. Have you ever peeled this much potatoes? All for that giant latke. I grated potatoes and grated some more. I grated till all of my fingers were sore. What a latke I'm making! How big this will be! All for me, Matisyahu Dover Chaim Tzvi. I put in all of the onions and eggs I could find. Mommy said to get ready, she surely won't mind. It's not every day that her very own son is making a latke that weighs half a ton. So I turned on the mixer. It started to spin. I took all the batter and poured it right in. If you ever made a cake, you know that you put in all the ingredients into this big bowl, and that's just what the boy did. The mixer was mixing it when, just my luck, the beater stopped spinning. The whole thing was stuck. What is he going to do? His mixer broke, and he can't make the latkes. Well now, Matisyahu Dover Chaim Tzvi. I said to myself, well now what will be? Then I heard a loud noise. I jumped to my feet and saw a cement mixing truck on my street. Have you ever seen a cement mixing truck? It looks like this, right? I ran outside fast in my apron and hat, calling, "Sir, can you mix up my batter with that?" Mix up latke batter in a cement mixer? Why sure, Matisyahu Dover Chaim Tzvi. Just put it all in and leave it to me. What a funny idea. I brought out the batter in barrels and jars, taking care not to splash on the sidewalk or cars. I used every bucket, each glass, bowl, and pot that we had in the house, and we had quite a lot. Yeah, we could see so many barrels and jars and bowls right here, pouring into the big mixer truck. I brought out the batter, and in it all went, to that wonderful truck that mixes cement. It mixed up the batter so smooth and so fine for that super huge, fabulous latke of mine. And now, called the man, here's a friend you should meet. He has a big dump truck that's right down the street. As the mixer poured all the batter inside, I climbed on the dump truck to go for a ride. All the latke batter slid from the cement truck into the dump truck. And the boy joined in the truck. I sat in the batter, so ushy and squishy. My wonderful latke was still soft and mushy. Oh no, I cried out. How can I ever make it? I don't have a big enough oven to bake it. That's a problem, don't you think? How is he ever going to make this latke? Relax, said the driver, a smile on his face. To make this huge latke, I know just the place. To cook up a latke, you don't bake or broil. You fry it till crisp in a saucepan with oil. I'll take you and your latke and dump you both down at the hospital kitchen, the biggest in town. The hospital cook will know just what to do when he sees me come in with your latke and you. And so we drove to the hospital. That's just where we went. That's just what we did. Off the truck with the batter, I slid. The hospital cook took his most giant pot, a big, huge pot, probably bigger than the biggest one you have in your house. He put my latke inside and let it get hot. There you could see him sliding down into the pot with his latke batter. The hospital patients, all feeling so sad, got out of their beds and stopped feeling so bad. Together we lit the third Chanukah light, then looked out the window and saw quite a sight. What do you think they saw? The world's biggest dreidel was parked right outside. A cement mixer dreidel, so tall and so wide, you could see it right there. The driver had painted Nun, Gimel, Hey, Shin. So whenever his truck spun around, we could win. You see that cool dreidel he made? I asked for attention and jumped on a chair. I told them the Chanukah story from there. Do you know the Chanukah story? Of the giant Greek army, the Jewish one small, but Hashem helped the Jews win the war after all. The giant Greek army lost, and the Jews, even though they were small, they won. In the Beis HaMikdash, the menorah was lit with some pure olive oil, the tiniest bit, a small jug of oil, enough for one night that burned for 8 days with miraculous light. The latke is ready, called the cook. Come and eat. It was light brown and crispy, the best birthday treat. Everyone in the hospital wanted a taste, so we served them all latke, and none went to waste. Do you like latke? It looks like all these people who were so sick and sad, they look very happy now because Matis Yodo Berchai and Sweet cheered them up with this delicious latke. Together we sang Ma'os Tzur Yeshua Si and added, of course, happy birthday to me. A wonderful mitzvah, the best there could be. Thanks to me, Matis Yahu Dovber Chaim Tzvi. My truck driver friend drove me home after that, tired but happy in my apron and hat. In the kitchen, oh no, what a mess we did see. The batter was everywhere, even on me. It had splattered the ceiling, the walls and the floor. On the doors and the counters, there was even more. Sticky dishes and spoons, dirty pots in the sink. When Mommy gets home, I don't know what she'll think. Look, you could see all that mess, sticky, icky batter everywhere. I don't think his Mommy's gonna be too happy. What will he do? Don't worry, my friend. I think you're in luck. I know someone else with another big truck. What do you think it could be? A street cleaning truck cleaned the house in a rush by spraying some water and twirling his brush. Have you ever seen a street cleaning truck in a kitchen? He cleaned up the whole kitchen. Thank you both, I called out. Happy night number 3 from me, Matis Yahu Dover Chaim Tzvi. The truck cleaned me too, and it drove out the door. Just as Mommy walked in, she was back from the store. Tell me, Matis Yahu Dover Chaim Tzvi, did anything happen at home without me? I told her what happened all the while she was gone. I told her the whole story. I talked on and on. He told her all about his giant latke and the mixer that broke, and the cement truck and the dump truck, and the people in the hospital got so happy, and even about the street cleaning truck, remember? What a story, she said. Why not write it down? For your father to see when he gets back from town. So I wrote all that happened for you to read too. If you want to believe it, well, that's up to you. Do you believe the story? I think I do. Now I have a question for all of you. Do any of you remember what the little boy's name was in the story? It's a long, hard name. It starts with Matis Yahu. If you could remember, write your answer in the comments, and you might be entered into a raffle and win your very own Jewish book. I want to hear what you have to say. And you can also discuss with your family how you can make people happy, just like the boy in the story who made the sick people happy with his giant latke. I'm sure you could think of ways to make other people you know happy in your own special way. So let us know. And next Tuesday, be back here. We're going to hear another special story. So tell your friends, and we want to see you. Happy Chanukah.